Love Island's Amy Hart has always been candid about her desire to find love and have a family one day, and it's a journey that we have followed closely here on Loose. Before Amy joins us for a very special update, here's a reminder of her story. We followed her journey to find the one when she shot to fame on Love Island in 2019.
I was coming back here to tell you that I loved you.
But since leaving the show, Amy has opened up about another important journey in her life, the one to motherhood.
I think for me it started with when, obviously, I was very unlucky in dating. What if I never have children? What if I never have children? We would financially and emotionally support you to have a baby on your own.
After discovering she was more likely to go through an early menopause, she decided to freeze her eggs, a process she documented for us here on the show.
Today is the day of the egg collection. I should know by the end of the day how many I've got.
So I've got 5 in the freezer, and then they managed to grab...
Amy then made plans to start IVF alone. But last summer, everything changed when she met partner Sam Rason. She joins us today with some special news. Please welcome Amy Hart. Welcome. It's a beautiful colour on you.
Thank you.
Amy, over to you, the special announcement.
OK, so obviously, as you've just seen, when I've been on here before, I've talked about fertility MOTs, and Loose Women supported me to go and get my fertility MOT. Then I came on here and shared the results. Then I froze my eggs because of that, and I came on here and talked about that. Then I met Sam, and he had his first TV appearance on Loose Women, so I felt the only place to announce that I'm pregnant. Yes, we did. It was very unexpected. We weren't going to start trying until next year. But yeah, so I had my 30th completely sober, and everyone was...
Amesfest was completely sober?
Yes, completely sober. Stacey's sister made me a cup so nobody could see what I was drinking. And then everyone kept coming up to me going, "You don't seem very drunk. You don't seem very drunk." And I said to my best friend, people are starting to, "Oh, so we're going to need to do something then, aren't you?" So then the ABBA tribute band performed Lay All Your Love on Me. So I started crawling across the dance floor, and nobody asked again. So
how many weeks are you?
Well, between 13 and 14, every scan we've gone for, those is something different, but we've got our, like, definitive...
Have you had scans already? Is that early?
So I've got what was supposed to be my 12-week, but is now potentially my 14-week, tomorrow.
Right.
But obviously, we wanted to have one to know definitely before we came on here, so we booked another one.
Sure. Okay.
So, yeah, so they said...
There we go.
Yeah, so they're saying 14 weeks tomorrow, but the NHS one said 13 weeks.
Do you think in the end we still use the frozen eggs?
No. So I might need them in the future, obviously, because it was never about sort of, like, not being able to get pregnant.
Yeah.
It's more about the longevity of my sort of egg reserve and stuff. So I might need them in the future, but if I don't need them, then I'll donate them.
Yes.
Right.
But it was natural.
Yes.
Just it was really good luck from me, because we met up in Venice and we think that the baby was conceived
Denise,
that very
you
night.
work yourself into every story. Denise is convinced that because she sat in a chair...
Charmers.
Yes. Exactly, there we are.
And, I mean, I am not asking what the gender of the child is, but is it something that you want to know or you do know?
So I planned surprise. So, like, our trip to Venice was a surprise for Sam. I surprised my best friend with a trip to Spain for her hen do. Like, I do surprises for everyone else, and I ruin every surprise that's planned for me. So this is the only surprise that I cannot ruin. So we're not going to find out.
You've even ruined the surprise of a possible engagement, haven't you? I love this story.
No, so, right, and he will tell you when he comes out here. So, obviously, next year is now pretty much a write-off. We know we want to get married in Spain. We know we don't want to wait too long. And all the venues go very quickly. So we're there on holiday anyway in September, so we thought we'd go and look at some potential venues, because next year we can't go.
Yeah, but you missed the vital bit of the story out, which was, because I said to him, we don't need to get engaged because we know we're getting married.
So you're not bothered about him going down on bended knee?
No, but he wants to, but I've told him not while I'm pregnant, because the biggest day of my life, I want to be able to drink champagne.
Yeah.
So you've got when he goes
control of everything.
Exactly. I'm a control enthusiast, Nadia.
A control enthusiast, I like that. So you're planning the wedding, but you're not engaged, but you're still going to get engaged.
Wow.
Yeah.
But when you can have a glass of champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, you're choosing when he proposes to you.
Wow.
Well, the ballpark figure, yeah.
So just giving him a ballpark.
As in, like, when I'm not pregnant.
So tell me, Amy, what were the family's reactions, yours and Sam's family?
Amazing. So we told them, so when Sam's mum and dad left my 30th, we were like, "Oh, we'll come out to the car with you, we'll come out to the car with you."
Should we bring Sam out?
Yeah,
I think we should.
Yeah.
Come on, poor Sam.
Come,
He's
Sam,
got
come
come on,
on.
Sam.
Thanks for having me. isn't he?
Talking about you here, Sam. It seemed wrong. It seemed wrong.
Thrilled for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we said to Sam, Tom and Dad, we'll come out to the car with you. And we'd been upstairs and taken a picture of us with our, like, early scan picture in our Mamma Mia outfits. So we said... and when we come down the stairs...
weren't you?
When we came down the stairs, his mum was like, what have you two been upstairs doing? And we were like, oh, just having a photo taken. She's like, yeah, all right. So we were like, oh, the photo we took was this.
She was shocked.
Like, yeah, she was really shocked. And so was your dad and your sister. Or your sister had already guessed, hadn't she? Because she'd seen me not drinking. Apparently a very big giveaway with me. And then we told all of my family the following day because it was my 30th birthday. So I did like a little speech and then I got out the scan picture.
So then you kept it a secret still to the next day?
Yes, because I was worried about all my family getting drunk and getting on the mic and my dad being like, I'm going to be a granddad. No, Dad.
Are they super excited?
They're so excited.
Everyone's so excited. It was just such a shock. It was so unplanned and it just happened. Disbelief, really, wasn't it?
But my app was so wrong with my ovulation day that had we started trying in January, we wouldn't have probably got pregnant because it was like I've been putting data into the app for the last year to try and get like the most accurate information. So we would have tried for like the 6 months the doctors told us to try for before going for IVF and probably not fallen pregnant because we would have been like working on the wrong day.
And all you had to do was sit on Denise's chair.
Exactly.
There you go. That was it.
Well, it happened at Corrie. I sat on a green chair and got pregnant at age 42. Do you remember I was telling you? And I got pregnant. Then Julie Hesmondhouse sat on it. She got pregnant. Then Gaynor Faye sat on it. She got pregnant.
Pure science.
Then Joe Rowden sat on it.
All on the same day?
All our babies were born within 4 weeks of each other.
We were talking about families being in on the birth. What's your views on something like that for you two?
My mum will probably be there. I want a home birth now. And I said to one of my friends, like, you know, you can all pop in after work and stuff, like the birthing pool in the lounge. Like, my friends can all pop in and stuff. And everyone's like, yeah, I'm not sure you're going to want, like, an audience.
I wasn't so sure about this.
No.
Well, I had a home birth with both of mine, and I was going to say to you, because my husband only recently revealed that he didn't want any of it. How would you feel about a home birth?
Well, I think it could be a more relaxing experience. But, yeah, you know, you just think, like, the hospital's not too far away if we need it, but...
I was on the phone to my friend saying, yeah, because I could get, like, a snack basket for you all with, like, fizzy drinks behind it. And then...
Sort of spectacle.
And she was like...
She loves to live better, doesn't she?
Only you would turn your birth into a dinner party.
All wearing Mamma Mia costumes.
I'm already planning Christening Fest.
Are you having a baby shower?
No, I don't love them. So I'm probably going to have a sip and see.
A sip and see.
Sip and see 2 weeks afterwards.
The Real Housewives always have a sip and see.
Why don't you love baby showers?
Because I just think that... Like, if you've got friends that are, like, trying for a baby and they're not able... Like, it's not working and stuff, to have a party being like, so what advice do you have for the new... Like, I just don't... I would never want to make anyone feel... Like, uncomfortable and stuff. And also, because we're not finding out the gender, like, it's, I don't want people to think they've got to buy a present before and then buy a present, like, just like...
It's the only thing she hasn't planned is the gender.
Do you get to plan anything, Sam?
No, I do, I do. I've actually started making more lists now. Like, when we go to see the wedding venues, I've started to write things down. I was like, what's going on? Amy's got into my mind.
The other day, I got home from my best friend's hen do last week, and he'd written 2 lists. One of what our next house should have, and one of all the things that all the values he wants our baby to have.
It was silly ones, like help them with their homework, though.
That's silly.
Well, listen, we wish you all the love and happiness in the world. It's so lovely to see you both here, so happy.
Thank
you very much.
We can't wait for the next chapter in the story.
You both look alike, so your baby's...
Everyone's...
Wow, so alike.
What are you trying to suggest?
Well, I think their baby's going to look like them.
All right.
I think so.
They usually do. They usually do. It's very odd.